It is getting nice here again in Missouri, and it is about time to get the grill out. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am doing some chuck roast again this weekend. Boy, it was a beautiful day today here in Missouri. It is Friday, February 28th, last day of February, and I can hardly imagine that it was almost 70 degrees here. I am decided I'm going to get these chuck roast. I have 2 chuck roasts here that I need to get cooked. And what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to do a dry brine. I have done a dry brine before with ribeyes where you put just salt on top of it. You sit in the fridge for 24 hours and then you put it on the grill or you cook it, whatever you want to do. And it actually turns out really tender. I have never done it to a chuck roast. I just salted it. I either put it in the crock pot or on the grill. But what I want to do is I want to try this dry brine. I got 2 chuck roasts here I need to get cooked up. And I am going to do a dry brine, which includes, all it is just salt. What the salt I'm going to use, you can use, a good sea salt, Malden salt, whatever a good kosher salt. But I'm going to use Redmond's real salt for this. So let me go get the salt and I'll be right back. All right, let's get started here. I'm going to put some gloves on. And we're going to open up these packages of the chuck roast and get them on this rack. And shake it off. Let me put those in the sink and I'll take care of that. Otherwise, it might smell a little bit if you put it in the trash can. All right. All right, now I got these on the tray in the rack here. I just like to pat down any extra juices, kind of get that up. Turn around. We want to do both sides of these roast. All right. All right, with this method right here, you want to just put a generous amount of salt all over this roast. Try to get it on all 4 sides. Because what we're doing is we're going to do what is called dry brine. Regular brine is where you take salt liquid or a seasoning or some kind of liquid that has something in it and you're brining it. Well, dry brine, all it is just salt. And you can use like any kind of salt, good sea salt, good kosher salt, Redmond's real salt, that's what I'm using. And you can get Redmond's in some of your local stores. You can get it off their website or you can get it off of Amazon. Redmond's is about what my favorite that I use. So I've been using Redmond's probably ever since I heard about Redmond's. You can even use a pink Himalayan salt, which is almost similar to Redmond's real salt. It's about the same. All right. And what it's going to do is we're going to be setting these in the refrigerator overnight for 24 hours. And what's going to do is that salt is going to go soak right into that. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull those juices out. And I don't know what it does, but somehow it tenderizes the meat. And I've done it on ribeyes. I've never tried it with a chuck roast. And chuck roast is one of my more favorite cuts of meat. I love ribeye steaks, but sometimes it gets expensive. But chuck roast is a lot cheaper, and it's pretty much versatile. Now we got the chuck roast, those 2 pieces of chuck roast in the fridge. We're going to let that sit for 24 hours. So I will be back tomorrow for we can fire up that grill. I'm going to take them out there, and we're going to do a slow roast on a Weber grill, and then we're going to do a reverse sear on the chuck roast. So I'll be
the next day.
All right, it is the next day. I pulled out the chuckroast out of the refrigerator. I got the grill going out there. I'm going to do what they call indirect grilling. And let's go outside and get the grill finished set up. It's been about 10 minutes and I am ready to dig into this roast. Put a little Malden Sea Salt on it. Mmm. And that is good. Dry brine with salt. You salt it down the night before, let it sit in your fridge for 24 hours on a rack. Fire that grill up of your choice, smoker, whatever you want. You may want to try a sous vide, whatever your preference. You can't go wrong with it. Get that sear, how you sear it, but that dry brine really tenderized that meat. What I did was out on the grill, a Weber grill, slow on the cool side, indirect grilling. And then I did that reverse sear where I turned that grill where the chuck roast is on top of the flames and get that sear. That's the only, man, that's delicious. Comment down below, what's your favorite cut of meat or how you or what you like about the chuck roast. You'll have a great day. God bless. And remember, let's be kind, stay positive, have a good attitude, encourage one another.